As entrepreneurs and business owners, you are going to face a ton of challenges and obstacles over the years. I'm an entrepreneur myself, so I've seen them firsthand. I'm a business lawyer that works with entrepreneurs, so I've helped people solve them as well. And throughout my career, I've seen a ton of different ones, but there's been one that I think pops up the most frequently. And that's what I want to talk about today. And it has to deal with contracts. When an entrepreneur or a business owner is starting their business, they're obviously on a budget. And I get that, right? You don't want to spend money for the sake of spending money. So they're having a service they're providing or a product they're providing, and it's going to be governed by a contract. And they're trying to save money, so they may go on the internet and try and find an agreement that works, or they go to one of their competitors or a company that sells a product or service like theirs. And they take their contract and make some tweaks to it. Maybe they remove some stuff, add some stuff. Then they start using that with their clients. And then what always tends to happen is an issue arises. And then the entrepreneur or the business owner goes to the lawyer and says, hey, I need you to work a magic trick and get me out of this situation. And the lawyer looks at the contract and says, well, I can tell you why the situation is what it is because this contract is written incorrectly or it's missing a couple key provisions. And this is where the problem lies. As an entrepreneur or a business owner, there are certain things you shouldn't spend money on, but there are other things you absolutely should. And if you are selling a product or service that's going to be governed by a contract, that contract is the framework between you and your clients. That's the framework for you to make money. So you have to make sure it's put together the correct way. Work with a competent lawyer to help you structure that agreement to protect you, the owner, to protect your business, and to make sure it adequately states what you're going to do and what you're not going to do in that relationship with the client. You have to make sure these things are spelled out clearly, because if not, and something is left up to interpretation, that's where it costs a lot more money to have a lawyer try and solve that problem than it would if you had the lawyer put the agreement together up front. So I get it, you're on a budget up front and you don't want to spend a ton of money, but I can tell you this, that is a sound place to spend money, making sure your contract, that is the basis of your business, is put together the right way.